Hi Cancer, what's up? Welcome to your reading. Let's see what messages want to come through for you guys. What is coming towards you? Anything you need to know, look out for, or be aware of during this time for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Let's see what's going on for you. Cancer, how are my Cancerians doing right now? What is going on for Cancer? Solus himself, as well as the Singer of Healing. The energy that I'm getting strongly from this is that you're in a period of your life where you're really being guided towards focusing on you, your health, your wellness, restoring your health. Some of you were either like sick or under the weather, or you could be on the verge of like catching a cold, okay? So if you're feeling that, or if you're feeling run down, take extra precaution. Make sure you're getting enough water, make sure you're getting enough of your nutritions, your vitamins, y'all, getting enough sleep. This is a time of the year, I don't know where you live, but over here in Northern Hemisphere, I'm in Canada, it is that time of the season where y'all gotta stay safe and y'all gotta stay healthy, okay? So this is a time where I'm seeing your healing. You could be recovering from an emotional event, a situation where you just had low energy, or you've just been dealing with a lot of stress. I'm seeing that this is a time where you are really recovering your energy and just pulling back your power, pulling back energy that has been lost in other people, other places. I sense so strongly you're calling back your power. You're calling back what's yours. It's returning back to you, okay? But it's a very grounded, very centered, very rooted energy, and I'm really liking that so far, okay? And so far your numbers are 13, 17, and 10. Singer of Chalice at the bottom, you know, it's that saying, you can't fill up other people's cups unless yours is overflowing. If your cup is empty and sparse, you got a drop left, give it to yourself, don't give it to others. Okay? All right. Let's see what the energy is that you are currently showing up as. Let's see how you're showing up energetically, Cancer, at this time. How is Cancer currently showing up right now with everything going on? Show me Cancer's energy right now. We have, oh, okay. This one really wanted to jump out. The Venom with Arrows. I think Sagittarius had this card come out. There's something in your life that you are purifying, detoxifying, clearing. There's something that's poisonous. It could be a relationship. It could be someone that you have a very intimate relationship with. Maybe it's very sexual or physical, or there's a lot of depth, but it's something that seems to be slowly draining you. It feels like it's a slow drain, okay? There's something in your life right now that is tugging at your energy, pulling at your energy. It's exhausting you. It's really harmful to you, and Spirit is saying that you need to protect yourself from whatever this is. So boundaries are very important, okay? You may have a lot of pressure on you right now. You could be feeling more on the defense, or feeling like you're having to stand up for yourself or stand up for someone that you love or care about. You could be very protective. I'm getting like Mother Bear energy from this for some reason. And at the bottom, just taking a little peek, we have the Judge. Okay. I want to let you know that your judgments about this situation or this person seem to be on point. Like, it's a time where you really are needing to use your discernment. And if this is not helping you heal, if this is not helping you recover, or if this is taking away from you, yourself, if this is a distraction, I'm really drawn to how both in Solus and himself, the heart chakra is being highlighted here. So it's like, if this is taking away from your heart, or your heart is feeling heavy, or it's just something that is draining you. It's something that is not good for you. And it's showing up in different ways physically, is what I'm seeing. Okay, for some reason I was drawn to the animal deck. My hand just hovered right over it. So let's pull a few more on this, and then let's get into the tarot portion. For Cancer, show me clearly what is going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Cancerians need to know right now? 717 on the clock, sandwich number. I'd love to see it. Love a good sandwich number. So I'm seeing we have like 6 cards out here. Green is coming through. Green is a heart chakra. Again, something about matters of the heart or protecting your heart or healing your heart I'm seeing here. We have the deer along with the cobra and the starfish. This is a combination. Then we have the moth, the turtle, and the shark. So I'm wondering if this is you and another person, just the way that they fell out. And green is coming through very strongly in both sides. So let's see here. There's a lesson that you're learning and you're mastering, Cancer. It's taking a lot of dedication. It's taking a lot of patience and persistence. I'm seeing a new beginning is happening this month. Whenever you listen to this reading, I'm doing this reading, we're at the beginning of October, but whenever you come across this reading here, it could be months from now, it could be years from now, but I'm seeing that wherever you're at in your journey, you're beginning something new. And it's been in the works for a while, or I feel like the last maybe 3 months or so, you have started implementing change, some kind of change in your life. And I feel like my throat just went weird. Like a bubble in my throat. I felt like my voice sounded weird for a second. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's my ears or anyways, you've cemented some sort of lesson. I'm so proud. I'm so excited for you of like what's to come. You might be having doubts about this though with the starfish, or you could be feeling more hypercritical or hyper aware of just what you're doing, making sure, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right approach? I hope I don't make a mistake. But like you're going through a lot of growth spurts. Your growth spurts. Sometimes when the cobra comes out, we talk about growing pains, but this feels more like growth spurts. Like, you know, some kids, they grow so fast overnight and they're like, I swear you grew like an inch. Like that's like you energetically speaking. It's like you've grown a lot, and I feel like this is really revealing itself or becoming very obvious. So that's this combination, earth, fire, and water. Then we have this combination, the moth, the turtle, and the shark. There's something that's coming to light. There's something that has been hidden in the darkness for a while, and I do feel it's only a matter of time, and it could be very soon, like within the matter of a couple days. But for some, it's a little slower. But whatever this is, there's some sort of truth that's bubbling up to the surface. I feel like this has been a long time coming, or this could have been going on over the last month or so. I'm hearing 40 days for someone. Don't know why. I don't know why 4. Maybe even seeing 444. Someone is slow, like there's movements. You could be dealing with someone who's slowly moving towards you, but they're moving super slow. And I would also say with the moth, they're very much drawn to your light and your high vibrational energy. There is something that this person has to confront though. The shark, this is a card of confronting the unknown. It's a card of needing to be honest and to address some sort of elephant in the room. It's a bit of a tense, a bit of an awkward energy, but perhaps there's this need for someone to share their truth or to speak their truth. And I'm seeing that whoever is doing this is going to reveal a lot of healing. It's also going to be very freeing, like a big fat burden that's been lifted. But I'm seeing like someone is, with the turtle, someone has been keeping things under wraps, doing things behind closed doors, keeping things on the down low, keeping things quiet. And it's become very, like someone was trying not to be obvious, but it's very obvious. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. You know, like a shark, the fin, you see the fin above the water. You're like, I know you're there. So why don't you just come up? So yeah, anything else I'm seeing from this? If you're struggling with being positive about life or this situation, this person, this place that you're at in life, I'm seeing that slowly but surely you're becoming more optimistic, but there are some changes that you're having to make and you're having to confront that, and that might feel a little awkward, or just because you're doing things in a new way, you're starting to, I'm hearing your format, you know, with formatting with like a USB or an SD card, you know, if you're a photographer or anything like that, you work with that. Formatting, it's like completely resetting. I feel like you're in the process of like formatting your mindset and like starting fresh. Like, does that make sense? And yeah, there's just some things that you're having to either address or confront or deal with, or you're dealing with somebody here who's going to be revealing something to you that has been hidden for quite some time, and this is definitely been testing your patience here, okay? Let's see what else is going on for you, Cancer. Show me clearly what is going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Cancerians need to know right now? What's going on for Cancer? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Empress, Taurus energy. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Devil, Capricorn. You guys got 3 major arcana back to back to back, along with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. At the bottom, we have a King of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and Justice, Libra energy. You guys got quite a bit of major arcana, Gemini energy as well. Okay, let's break this down. So what's jumping out to me right away? I'm seeing that there's some sort of karmic lesson being learned here at the bottom of the deck with Justice and the Lovers. Feels here like a decision is yet to be made, but whatever that is decided, it's based on what's fair, what's just. There's something coming up about rules or expectations on like roles, relationship roles in life, between a connection, a relationship, you and a lover, or you and a partner, a friend, or someone that you could even work with, or just someone that could be close to you. I'm seeing someone that's actually like pretty close to you on an emotional level, or maybe physical level, right? We had that come up with Eros, that maybe this is someone that you are intimate with or you once were. I'm seeing that there's something coming up about something that's being like a boundary that's been crossed, or we go from Temperance to the Devil. So that actually is the right order in the major arcana. We go from Temperance, like everything's in control, everything's in balance, and then when we overdo it, when we overstep, then shit hits the fan, and now we've dug a hole for ourselves. This is something that you're putting to an end with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Looks like you're trying to cut something out, or like an old way, an old habit. You're trying to restore your balance here from Temperance and the Devil. There is still something that has a pull or an effect on you, but not as much as it used to. I'm also seeing an energy that could be very irrational or careless or reckless. So again, I'm not sure if this is you or someone you're dealing with. You could be trying to like ease your expectation is what I'm hearing with Temperance and Empress. Temperance Empress. They sound similar. Temperance Empress. There is something that, so we kind of go back to what we were saying with the Deer, right? Deer and the Empress, very similar energy. There's something that's growing. There's something that's definitely getting somewhere, right? And I'm seeing you're very patient in regards to this process and this timing, right? You're really in the surrender mode. You're focusing on what's within your control. You're healing, you're recovering, you're getting stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Just really in this nice flow, not pushing, not forcing. So then what is this Devil with this Knight of Swords in the reverse? Because I'm like, this feels different than this Empress and Temperance. So if I look back at the bottom, it was like this, and this. Some of you could be dealing with, well, we already said the fire signs, right? Fire signs, water sign, doesn't matter. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and Justice. There's a lesson being learned here. Someone has their back turned. King of Wands has his back turned to the Queen of Cups. Someone has their back turned or is paying no mind, paying no attention to this Queen of Cups. So I feel like the Queen of Cups, which is your energy, Cancer, it's your energy. You may also have some other water placements in your chart, or Gemini, Libra. We are currently in Libra season, so should be interesting of what transpires. But again, timeless reading, whenever you come across this. But I feel like this Queen of Cups individual is learning a significant lesson through this connection. Again, a connection of any kind. It doesn't have to be a romantic. There's a lesson being learned by someone Someone's making you go within. Someone is making you realize, oh shit, I need to heal. I need to redirect my energy and focus on myself. Right, because I'm seeing like it's time to stop chasing those that are not putting effort towards you or showing you like signs that they care, signs that they're interested. I'm seeing that you're kind of over unrequited, imbalanced, codependent relationships as well, right? With the devil, or just toxic relationships. So let me take a sip of my drink. That's really a little dry. Okay, so let's clarify and go a bit deeper, and let's use this one. Empress and Temperance. Let's look into these cards together. I feel like these kind of belong together, so we'll look at them together. Empress with Temperance. How about the Empress with Temperance for Cancer? Something about Sagittarius season could be what was I gonna say? Something about Sagittarius season might be important. And then we have the Lovers in the reverse, which is Gemini. When we're in Sagittarius season, we will have a full moon in Gemini. So that kind of just correlates with what I was saying. Something about end of November through December, just before Christmas, could be important for someone. I don't know what. Anyways, Lovers reverse is showing that there is an imbalance in the give and receive, or I'm seeing lack of commitment in something. Something's wishy-washy. Something's like having trouble getting off the ground. Let's get some more on this. Empress with Temperance. You've been giving someone space. Tower, Scorpio energy, which Scorpio season just around the corner, just before Halloween. And then we have the Emperor, Aries. Oh, I'm seeing a sequence of events taking place. So we're in Libra season. We'll have that full moon in Aries on the 7th, 8th of October, which is just around the corner if you're listening to this reading when I post it. Then we'll enter Scorpio season. We'll have a full moon in Taurus, which literally Taurus energy with the Empress. And then after Scorpio season, we have Sagittarius season, and then we have Gemini full moon. So I'm seeing like the next 3 months is going to be playing out a significant storyline in regards to this situation that you have been very much like patient, surrender. You're not pushing, not forcing, you're just allowing. And so there's something that is changing. We actually have the 3 of Cups at the bottom. So I'm seeing this change is going to be bringing in some positive shifts. But I'm seeing with the Tower, Emperor, and the Lovers reverse, looks like you have the upper hand in a situation, Cancer. It looks like you are the one that's calling the shots, or you're the one that could be pushing this Tower, or I'm hearing like pushing someone away, or it's just like you're no longer investing in places that aren't investing in you. There could even be some changes in regards to your work, but I'm seeing this is something that's positive, something that brings you to a higher level of success, a higher level of recognition. I'm hearing you have the world in the palm of your hands. Literally, Emperor, world in his hands. You have the world in your hands. The world is your oyster. Anything you want is yours for the taking. But I'm seeing that there's going to be something you're celebrating in the near future with the 3 of Cups is at the bottom, 10 of Swords, and the Magician. Some of you, there's an ending. You are just like, I cannot wait for this to be over. I cannot wait for this to be behind me. I can't wait to leave this place, this job, this relationship, this thing that has been bothering me. I can't wait for this to be behind me. So I see you're definitely ending. Oh, look, we have the Magician and then the World underneath that. Yeah, you're getting out of a tough spot. Getting out of a tough spot. So this Devil with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm hearing let's not jump to conclusions, okay? Or move in rash, impulsive ways that could be harmful or destructive to what we've created. Acting out of impulse, acting in a unhealed manner. Tell me about the Devil with the Knight of Swords reverse for Cancer. The Sun, Leo. 8 of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm seeing like overworking or exhaustion for some of you. You've been working a lot on yourself though. You have been probably the happiest you've been in a very long time. Or you're stepping into a time of your life where this is where you finally feel like yourself. You finally feel calm and like you're in this recovery stage. It's kind of what we were saying at the beginning of this reading. It feels like you're recovering from something and you're actually putting in the effort towards bettering yourself, coming into a lot more confidence, coming into a lot more financial stability, and just feeling more secure in your reality, within yourself, within your body, and within just like the things going on around you in the external world. I'm seeing that you have just like this pure optimism, this happiness, this lighter side of you that you haven't felt in a long time. And it's all because you quit something. It's all because you stopped pursuing things that were harmful to you, you know? Don't touch fire, right? Play with fire, you could get burned. Don't play with fire. If you know, stove is hot, why putting your hand on the stove? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. So it's like you're steering clear of the things that are venomous to you, that are harmful to you, that are unhealthy or just not supporting you at this time in your life. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, again, focusing a lot on you, yourself, your confidence, your health, your money, your wellness, your studies, your independence, your freedom. Very, very nice. So then we have a King of Wands. Then we go back to the bottom of the deck. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and Justice. Let's see what this King of Wands is, or who this King of Wands is. Tell me about this King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. Okay. Temperance could be a Sagittarius. Five of Swords. Let's get one more for the King of Wands. Nine of Cups in the reverse. They didn't get what they wanted. This is someone that did not get what they wanted. Queen of Wands, and perhaps it was you, right? King to the Queen, a match. Someone here, Hangman, Eight of Wands. They're kind of expecting you to chase them. We have Eight of Wands and Justice. Or they're expecting the situation with you to turn around, but without them having to move a muscle. So I'm seeing this King of Wands as someone who's playing the long game. They're very patient. They're very headstrong. This is somebody who is extremely optimistic, and they also have a lot of other things going on in their life. They're juggling a lot of different things, different projects, different situations, different people. Like, they just got a lot on their plate, and yet they seem to find the balance through it all. But there is something with the King of Wands and then the Five of Swords. There's something about this person that does carry some resentment towards themselves, towards you, towards other people. It's like they carry this resentment because they did not get the outcome they wanted. Nine of Cups in the reverse. They didn't get what they wanted. Or they didn't get the reaction from you that they were hoping for. There's someone, and that yet they still are hoping, and like they have this optimistic that they will, but it's like as more time goes on, they're kind of kicking themselves, or they feel like too much time has passed, missed opportunity sort of thing, or there's just someone's not satisfied. This King of Wands person, they're not satisfied, and they won't be satisfied till they get what they want. This could also be someone that's trying to seek revenge, or be like, he could be vengeful with this Five of Swords. So who knows what that's about. But Queen of Wands, Hangman, Hanged One. This queen / feminine energy, which could probably most likely is this Queen of Cups. She ain't doing a whole lot. She ain't doing much. She's doing a lot of reflection and focusing on healing and just restoring her energy. Like, I think this is your energy, to be honest. So I think that this is somebody who is feeling some type of way because you're not giving them the reaction and the energy that they were hoping for. Okay, let's see this Queen of Cups. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. It's like you stopped chasing them, you stopped You just stopped. Whatever it is that you were doing that was feeding this toxic flame, you just stopped altogether. Stop giving a reaction. To the Queen of Cups, though, you still care. Your heart isn't cold. You've just turned that energy inwards. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Focus on your money. Focus on your future. Four of Wands. Focus on relationships that are actually nurturing you and worth your time and your energy and your investment. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Also, we do have a Seven of Swords at the bottom, which tells me, as this Queen of Cups, she's not revealing all of her cards. Normally, Queen of Cups, she's very like open and expressive, and she reveals her emotions, and she talks about her feelings. Her, him, don't matter the gender, but she's normally very direct with how she feels. She's a very much open book. She'll wear her heart on her sleeve. This Seven of Swords underneath shows me that she's not revealing everything all up on the table. It's not all exposed like it normally would. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Yeah, and then the Eight of Cups. This is someone who's not afraid to start over, to walk away. Someone who's like definitely venturing out somewhere new or meeting new people, getting a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on this Queen of Cups and Justice. I'm seeing like this Queen of Cups person's coming into a lot of success in their career, in their financial world, and just overall getting the recognition that they deserve. But this Queen of Cups has hidden feelings, as she's hiding her feelings. She's hiding her feelings. Those feelings are in the bag, the backpack, right? The feelings are still there, but she hasn't unpacked them, or she's like, I'll deal with this later. I'm gonna put this away. I'll deal with this later. I got a hike. I got a journey. I got this marathon to run. Like, I got places to be, people to see. Like, I'll deal with this later. So, in case you're like dealing with a Queen of Cups, you're like, what is she doing? But yeah, clarifying this Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. This could be someone that's in the process of a move, starting over their life, where they live, their entire community is changing, where they, like, you know, their neighborhood. Like, I'm seeing that there's changes in regards to like a home, a living situation, maybe even starting a new job. This person might be starting some sort of passion project, or I'm seeing this Queen of Cups is coming into a lot of fruitful relationships, friendships, and just a lot of harmony, and it's making a lot of good progress. So this Queen of Cups better keep it going. The Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? I'm hearing make or break, make or break. Three of Swords reverse. Someone ain't heartbroken no more. It used to hurt, not anymore. That's what I'm hearing. It used to hurt, but not anymore. Tell me about the Lovers. We have the Three Swords, High Priestess, and the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, Pisces, coming out twice. We're getting like all the zodiacs in this reading. We're getting all the signs. All right. Three of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Swords. So someone... actually, it's like shared. I would say it's shared. Okay, the Lovers, I feel like there's a lot of things that you've kept from one another over the amount of time where there has been this tension or like lack of progression, or I don't know. The dynamics have definitely shifted since you started making some changes, stopped giving less attention. The dynamics have shifted, but because of that, it's created some kind of energetic ripple effect. And I am seeing that something has definitely come to a complete cut, like a complete end. It's a clean cut is what I wanted to say. It's a clean cut. Something like an energetic tide, an energetic cord has been severed, or like, yeah, I'm just seeing a split, or like taking a sharp knife, a sharp blade, and just cutting it cleanly, like no rigid edges. Someone here feels very much betrayed, disrespected. They may not be making it super loud and known, but someone here definitely felt betrayed, hurt, and done wrong. They're recovering from that. but it feels like a lot of dead noise, a lot of silence, radio silence. That's what I'm hearing, radio silence, just static. Hangman, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Wands. And so, again, there's a lot of missing information that you could be on both sides. A lot of missing information that you have on this person. This person has a lot of missing gaps, missing pieces in regards to you, what you're doing. Like, there's a lot of questions, a lot of wondering, and like speculating what's going on. And someone isn't at peace with themselves is what I'm seeing. Someone is definitely hiding that though, but someone's at war with themselves. Five of Wands, and then the Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Like, someone's not sure whether or not this is completely done and over with, or should they start something new? Should they plant a new seed? Should they try and initiate something here? Should they give it more time? Seven of Pentacles. Should they take action? Eight of Wands. Like, I'm seeing that there, but yet all that thought and not much is happening. Movement behind the scenes, but besides that, not a whole lot happening outwardly, openly, directly. So let's take a look. Last card, let's take a look into Justice. Let's see here. I definitely feel like this is going to be occurring this season, whenever you're listening to this reading. But like I said, I'm doing this reading, we're in Libra season, so I feel like there's some sort of karmic balance taking place. Talk about justice for Cancer. Yeah, I'm hearing justice will be served. Talk about justice. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ooh. Hermit, Virgo vibes. Again, we're getting all the signs out here. All the signs are here today. And Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Right? Well, it's great. What you're looking for, what you're searching for, what you want clarity on, the outcome that you desire, it is yours for the taking. It is yours for the taking. You're finding happiness from within, from without, or like from within and outwardly. Like, you're finding it in so many different places. The Hermit and the Ten of Cups. Some of you have found your forever home, or someone that you want to spend your life with, or like build a family with. I'm just seeing that you're happy with this outcome, the outcome that is unfolding this month over the next couple of weeks. You're very satisfied. This is a card of celebration. Ten of Cups brings in joy, celebration, like joyous events. We're seeing community, we're seeing loved ones, we're seeing friends, and just everyone getting together and enjoying one another and just having a good time, right? You could be feeling more, the Hermit, maybe you're feeling more isolated, or honestly, Ten of Cups and the Hermit, you could just be feeling like laying low or staying home. Like, maybe you're feeling more like homebody vibes this month. But I'm also seeing some of you could be starting a home business here with the Queen of Wands and even the Page of Pentacles, or you run a business from home or from a place of comfort, or a place that feels safe, a place that feels like very comfortable. I'm seeing a comfortable energy. Anything else that I'm feeling from this? Page of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. Is that King of Wands from earlier? There could be someone contemplating reaching out to you or giving you some sort of offer to bring things into balance. Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. You might be interested in this, but I think you probably won't just jump right on in immediately with the Hangman and then the Fool. I'm saying you'll probably jump into this, but not immediately, or not until you sort out your other things that you're dealing with or going on. I'm seeing here someone, okay, one last thing. Someone could be watching you while you're like happy and flourishing and just coming into a lot of success, and some of you are dealing with like legal matters and there's a positive outcome for you, but there is someone that could be watching you step into a lot of this happiness, and that could be what inspires them to initiate or make the first move, take the next step forwards towards you. It's that King of Wands from earlier, when we clarified the King of Wands from earlier. Just as a quick reminder, we had the Temperance, Five of Swords, and the Nine of Cups reversed. Someone who is not quite satisfied with the outcome with you. Someone who may also be feeling either resentment towards themselves or to you, but someone who's definitely not satisfied with the way things have been left off, and they're wanting to, I'm hearing, rekindle, or let's see, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, and Page of Pentacles, right, and the Six of Pentacles, wanting to bring in some sort of fair exchange to make things equal if it hasn't been in the past, which clearly it looked like it wasn't. So who knows? When we go back to the Venom, snake, right? Snake energy, or we see these fangs, Venom, vampire, energy vampire. Energy vampires that are going to continue to suck on energy no matter what, no matter if they're like, oh no, I won't. Do vampires change? No. When you're a vampire, you can't go out in the daylight no matter what, unless you wear a daylight ring. I'm just kidding. So ask yourself, can this really change? Can this really change? It's gonna vary on your situation, but just remember, oops. I'm hearing what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Damn right. All right, well, I'm gonna leave your reading here. I hope you enjoyed. I love and appreciate you. Private readings are available down below in the description box, and I'll see y'all later. Have a fantastic day, Cancer. Bye.